Hey everyone, I'm here at the independent film booth, and these guys are giving away one of the best pieces of schwag at this show. Man, this is a USB hub. Look at that. That's killer.
And you got the other end right there.
That is so cool. All right, so tell me, what's up, man? What's shaking?
Not much. We are the Doorpost Film Project, and basically we are asking filmmakers who have 5-minute movies, and it's got to be based on a theme, and you can see the themes at thedoorpost.com. But so we're asking filmmakers to submit movies to us. There's a $40 entrance fee, but the top winners, the top 15, will win $10,000 to make another movie, and that movie will be a little bit longer than 5 minutes. And then those 15 winners are flown to Nashville in September, where we'll do the final judging, and the #1 winner wins $100,000.
$100,000, man. That's all right. How many applicants do you have so far?
So far, this is our first year doing it, so I think right now we're somewhere around 30 or 40. And it doesn't close until May 1st. So, if you're a filmmaker and you're out there, you have plenty of time to get something to us. We're not just looking for people who have, like, all the ability to make, like, the biggest production ever. I know a lot of film schools, like, you have, the ability to rent equipment and stuff. We're looking for a little guy who just has a great idea and has a little camera and wants to do it. We're looking for all sorts.
Fiction, non-fiction?
Yeah,
Anything goes?
Exactly. It can be in any genre as long as it's based on one of the 7 concepts.
Okay.
And the 7 concepts, really easy, are freedom, forgiveness, redemption, love, greed, I think I'm forgetting like 2 of them, pride, something like that. So, they're pretty generic, and we left them that way because it's our first time, and we just wanted to get a lot of people to come in and submit.
Are you a filmmaker yourself?
Actually, I am. Yeah, I've made like 2 short films. I'm a filmmaker, but I'm much more of a writer. So I do film, but primarily, like, I write a lot of screenplays, a lot of theater stuff as well.
Let's see if we can get your friend Brendan to scoot in here. Come on, Brendan. Come on and scoot in on the middle here. We're a tech show, and you guys are filmmakers. Give me some real good tech tips on making films. Okay, technical, like what kind of camera do you get? What kind of editor do you use?
I primarily, I'm an Apple guy, so primarily I'm using like Final Cut. So I use Final Cut, the whole suite now, and they just upgraded it so much. It's really beautiful, so I love that.
What's Final Cut cost these days?
Final Cut is going for I think the full suite is going at like $1,500, but it's well worth it. If you're a serious filmmaker, and then also like if you got a college ID, you can get a pretty reasonable discount on it as well. So I would say Final Cut is like the #1 tool that I use, because I also, I'm definitely a filmmaker, but I also edit a lot of independent projects. Like, people will bring me stuff and I'll edit that. It depends on how deep you want to go into the filmmaking stuff. I think that Adobe's After Effects is incredible. That's some software that I haven't really mastered yet, but I know what you can do with it is pretty incredible. My business partner does a lot of stuff in After Effects, and it's pretty mind-blowing. As far as cameras are concerned,
let's talk cheap camera. What's the best cheap camera you can get?
Probably, what is it? I can't remember the serial number. It's a Canon.
HV20?
I don't think it's that one. I think I want to say it's like X something.
HG10?
Yeah, see, I haven't been shooting in HD.
I'm shooting this with a high-def camera now. It's an HV20. It's like $650, the best price you can find on the net. And I talked to these guys in Hot Springs, Arkansas. They're called EliteVideo.com, EliteVideoProductions.com or something like that. And they review cameras. And they sell their videos on the net. And I called them. I said, what should I get, guys? I don't want to spend a lot of money, but I want to do great quality video. They said, there's only one camera to get, and that's the Canon HV20.
Wow, okay, I'm going to have to check that out. I'm definitely going to check that out, yeah. I haven't used any HD at all, really. I've been primarily using, just regular digital video. So, yeah, I'm definitely, because I'm actually in the market looking for a new camera, because my old one's kind of busted a little bit, so.
There's one of these left in Austin. I found it at Best Buy, and it's just because it was a new Best Buy. Nobody knew about it yet,
Right on.
Tell us what you do now. Are you a filmmaker also?
No, I'm not actually. I'm the writer and the editor for our website.
Okay.
So I manage all of the copy issues, and also I'm responsible for the blog and newsletters and that kind of thing.
What do you use for web design tools?
I'm not the web designer. I'm strictly just the text content on the site. So I'm not exactly sure what our web team.
I think he's using Dreamweaver.
Dreamweaver. Okay. What are some quick Final Cut Pro tips for people?
Oh wow! I mean, Final Cut is just like so massive. I would say the number one tip I would give people is be organized. Final Cut demands you to be a little bit disciplined as far as like when you're importing video footage, because if you're not disciplined about it, then you can lose stuff and not know where it is, and it can just be a real pain in the butt if you're not really smart and think about like how you're gonna, what your workflow is going to be and how you're going to do it. So that would be the number one tip. I would say the number two tip is a FireWire hard drive. You know, especially if you're on an Apple, a FireWire hard drive is huge, because then you can store all your stuff over there and you don't have to worry about cluttering up your computer. So those are the two easy tips I'd give.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I heard about some FireWire enclosure where you can just take a raw drive and just slide it in and out, and there's something called the Drobo too that does that.
I haven't used those. I know what you're talking about. I haven't used those yet. A friend of mine has, and he loves them. But I haven't. I don't have any experience with those at all. I've just been using digital video.
All right, if you want to get a 10% of your way to being a millionaire, you need to enter these guys' contests, because it'll cost you $40, but you might get your video out there. And are you going to show all the videos on your site?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, that's what the $40 is for. It's basically helping us pay for our bandwidth, because we're going to be using a lot of bandwidth for all these movies that we got. So
who's putting up the prize money?
the prize money is, well, we're a non-profit organization, so we had a whole lot of investors come in, and they're putting up the prize money. It's not coming out of my pocket, or else we'd all be in trouble.
All right. Well, give us your URL one more time, then we're going to close with a couple random thoughts from you guys about your experience here in Austin and South by Southwest.
The URL is www.thedoorpost.com.
Thedoorpost.com. Random thoughts.
You know, I have not been to Austin in 7 years, and just being here, I'm wondering, like, why has it taken me so long to get back? I love Austin.
Yeah, I haven't. I don't know that I've ever been to Austin since probably when I was a child. I came, but I was putting some posters up on a light post a couple nights ago, and this whole troop of people came by singing a song about how beautiful a day it was, and they were all wearing enormous fake mustaches, and that definitely made my day.
Yeah, it's a weird place, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Keep it weird.
Beautiful. Go swimming in Barton Springs. Thanks a lot, guys. We'll see you. Yeah, this is